Hey, we're going to look at the top 10 reasons to use two-way radios, so stay tuned while I count them down. Hey, I'm Dustin McKinney, Marketing and Training Manager here at Wireless Solutions. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 reasons to use two-way radios. We're going to start at number 10, work our way to number 1. So first of all, we'll just get started. Number 10, it's not rocket science. Radios are very easy. I mean, it's a simple push-to-talk communications. You don't need there's no learning curve, there's no implementation or anything like that. You take it out of the box, you turn it on, make sure you're on the same channel as someone else, press the button, one person speaks, all others listen. So in terms of a very simple tool to get out and use in any environment, it's really easy. Okay, next is number 9. We're going to work smarter, not harder. Essentially, we're going to cover more ground with less people in less time. So let's think of this in an everyday environment, such as a restaurant, for example. You show up, someone's not sure what table you're sat in, whose section that's in, stuff like that. Instead of them running around, going to find the manager, going to ask the other servers, it's a very simple push button. You just press the button, ask someone else on staff. If it turns out to be someone else's section, they can take care of you right there. A grocery store, if we need to do a stock check or a price check, we don't have to run to the back and leave our customers just standing there by themselves. We never have to leave their sides, and it's going to make us a lot smarter and a lot more efficient. Okay, next, number 8. Look, Mom, no hands. If we're working in let's say a job site, we're working with our hands. We have power tools, holding a nail, hammering, whatever it may be. We don't want to have one of our hands tied up holding a radio to be able to communicate, or holding a cell phone, something like that. Using a radio with a shoulder mic, for example, we can work with our hands, do the task at hand unobstructed, and when we need to communicate, we just simply reach up and press a button to communicate. Same thing with driving. We shouldn't be able to operate a motor vehicle or heavy machinery, for example, while using a cell phone, because that's one less hand. We're a little bit distracted. Similar principles apply using a radio with a shoulder mic. No hands, readily available to do whatever we need to be to keep ourselves efficient and safe. All right, next, number 7. Social media detox. We all need one of those every now and then. So let's compare radios to cell phones. Cell phones obviously have a lot of distractions. You got your social media, obviously Facebook, Twitter, whatever it may be. I think the kids are doing TikTok these days. You got a guy who has a radio in one hand, a cell phone in the other. We know if we have something come through on our radio, it's job specific. I need to stop what it is I'm doing, listen to that transmission, and take care of whatever is needed. If I see someone with a cell phone, I don't know what they're doing. Are they talking to a customer? Are they texting their girlfriend, wife, or checking social media, so on and so forth? So we don't have the distractions such as social media and other things that come with cell phones with two-way radios. All right, next is number 6. Happy customers. So we're never going to leave our customer side in really all environments. Let's say it's a retail environment. I think I've already mentioned it. We need to do a stock check, inventory check, or price check, something like that. We're never going to have to abandon them and maybe get distracted by another customer who asks for something and never get back to them. It's very simple to just push a button on your earpiece or on your radio and ask someone in the back, hey, do we have these? Or if I'm a cashier, ask someone, hey, can you go check the price on bread on aisle 5, so on and so forth. And then we can also cater to our customers' needs, or personalize their experience is probably a better way to put that. Radios are essential if we are having staff issues. Right now we're recording this 2021. A lot of people, especially retail type environments, are having staffing issues, retails and restaurants. So if someone walks in the door and I don't have someone in this certain department that given day, it's very simple to ask the customer, hey, what are you looking for today? Well, I'm here looking for a new golf club. Okay, hey, I got Dustin here, he's in a blue button down, he's looking for golf clubs. Can I get an associate over there? So it's going to personalize your experience and get staff and allocate people where you need them to be when they need to be there. which obviously leads to much happier customers. All right, number 5. Less peeps. We've alluded to it multiple times. You're covering more ground with less people. It's simply put, they're efficient. We can get the job done with less people on hand. Typically, we use, as a rule of thumb, 4 people with radios are going to do the job of, or do the work of 5 people without radios. So if we're, translating that to a 20% cost savings or labor savings, especially right now where it can be difficult to get people, we can be as efficient with less people in our environment. Okay, number 4. Be safe out there. So not only are they an efficiency tool, but they're a safety tool. We have a spill in a grocery store. We have suspicious activity outside of our job site. Better communications create better overall awareness, which translates to a safer working environment, whatever it may be. If it's making sure that all of our staff is on the same page and we're aware of a specific scenario going on, or, for example, I've already mentioned a spill. We need to make sure someone is there to make sure that specific aisle in our grocery store is blocked off until we get that spill cleaned up. So not only are we making our employees safer, the people that are using the radios, but we're making our customers safer as well that are in our environment. All right, into the top 3. Number 3, when bad things happen, unfortunately they can happen, so when they will, radios are a great tool. So anything from in a restaurant, someone getting choking, someone having a heart attack while eating their 32-ounce ribeye steak, a job site, someone getting hurt, anything where we need to interrupt others and escalate a feature or escalate a call for an emergency scenario. This can be achieved with a scan function where we're scanning an emergency channel, or an escalate call, or an all call feature. That's basically just going to make sure everyone's on the same page and everyone hears that transmission so that we can get things addressed and taken care of in an instant without having to go and find whoever it is I need to find. All right, number 2. No monthly drain. Radios are a one-time purchase, so we don't have any recurring fees. It's not like a cell phone. You don't have to rent any space or anything like that. You take them out of the box, you turn them on, and you talk. It's a one-time thing, so we have a lot better ROI, a lot better return on our investment with two-way radios over other devices. Anything that's subscription-based, obviously that can get pretty costly depending on how many users we have on site. If it's a cell phone or if it's a push-to-talk app on a phone or something like that, radios, it's just one time and you're done. Okay, number 1. Show me the money. Radios are a cost savings tool. We've already mentioned reasons, but to summarize, we're going to cover more ground with less people, so we're going to be a lot more efficient. There's no monthly fees. There's no recurring revenue involved. Combine that with covering more ground with less people, and we're saving man hours, saving labor hours. So we're going to save overall time, and then just efficiency. Time that is not being spent doing the tasks that we would do without radios. Going and finding the appropriate personnel for an emergency, running to the back for a stock check, running to the aisle for a price check, so on and so forth. We're going to save money with two-way radios. There's lots of reasons to use two-way radios, but these are just the top 10. Hopefully these helped if you've been trying to make a decision to buy two-way radios. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any other questions, comment below.